Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to our class. I'm your instructor Adil Raza, and today we have to go through our fourth lecture under the title of pre-ninth, and it's our fourth lecture from grade 8, and the competency which we are going to address is the competency of vocabulary. And our primary topic is use thesaurus and dictionary. So students, today we will discuss how to use a dictionary and thesaurus. Students, what is meant by a dictionary? What is a dictionary? Have you ever listened the word dictionary? So what is that? Yes, from online participants. They know about the dictionary or thesaurus? Yes, Muhammad. What is dictionary? Okay, so Muhammad said that dictionary is a book in which any language's words are enlisted. So he is actually right. So dictionary in past times, in the past ages, dictionary is considered as a textbook only in which the meanings of different words are written, but not only the meanings. We will find out today what is a dictionary and what a dictionary provides us. Firstly, we have to go through the SLO, use thesaurus and dictionary to locate synonyms, antonyms, and their use in sentence. So students, we will discuss the dictionary and thesaurus, then we will go for their usage, and lastly we will learn new words, and then we have to use those new words in our language, in our sentences. So here is the vertical linkage of grade 6 and grade 7, almost the same as SLO which we have discussed today. So students, a dictionary is a book, as Muhammad said, which lists the word and tells you what they mean. And here we have pictures of some of the important dictionary like the Cambridge, Oxford and Merriam-Webster dictionary. So dictionary is a book which tell us the meaning of the word, but this is only one thing. Dictionary provide us more about the words. Firstly, dictionary provide us the meaning. Secondly, the dictionary provide us the information regarding the part of a speech of the word, and thirdly, a dictionary provide us the the pronunciation key of a word, and lastly, fourthly, the dictionary also provides us the etymology of a word. So students, what dictionary provides us? The meaning of the word, information about the part of speech, the pronunciation key, how to pronounce a word, what is the exact sound of the word, and fourthly, the etymology. Yes, मिल जाएगी बाजार से. So students, let's find out how a dictionary gives us information about the part of speech. We have said that a dictionary provides us meaning. It's quite clear. We have we have viewed different meanings from the dictionary in our previous lifespan. It is possible that we consult a dictionary to find out the meaning of the words, but the dictionary also provides the information regarding the part of speech in it. As we have a snapshot of a dictionary, if you look at the dictionary, what you will find, firstly there is a word, then in the slashes there is the pronunciation key, and after the slash here is the short form of the part of speech. ADJ means okay. So here is the information regarding the part of speech. In each and every word, if there is written N, it means noun. If there is written V, it means verb. If there is written ADJ, it means adjective. And if there is written PRP, it means preposition. So students, this is how a dictionary gives us information about the part of speech. And here we have discussed a dictionary tell us about the part of speech. Like if we look at the word patience, here is the N, which identifies that it is actually a noun, and in these slashes this is provided us the pronunciation key, and here we have the meaning of the word. So students, this is what a dictionary could offer us. So here we here we have the abbreviations of the parts of speech. In the dictionary, if there is written an and period, it means that it is a noun, and if there is written PRON and a period, it means pronoun, and if in a dictionary there is written ADJ period, it means an adjective. If there is written V period, then it means that a verb, and if in front of any word it is written that adv a period, it means that it's an adverb, and if there is written that prp and a period, it means that it's proposition, and if it is a conjunction then it will be written there, and if it is an interjunction it is written there. So students, this is how a dictionary tells us about the part of speech in the abbreviated form. Within a dictionary, each and every word presents which part of speech does it refer to through the abbreviations which are enlisted with the dictionaries. So let's move further. Here we have a real life example of the dictionary, like disappointment. So disappointed, and disappointed, in the front of the disappointed in the slashes, what is that? Yes, Muhammad, what is that? In front of the word, what is written in the slashes? Nahin. It is the pronunciation key. How you have to pronounce the word. Is that clear? And after the pronunciation key, what is written there? What is meaning of this? Adjective. It is telling us about the part of a speech of the word. Now, it's your turn, Mujtaba. What is written there? Disappointing. What is this in the slashes? The pronunciation key. How to pronounce this word. And what is written there? What is the meaning of this? Adjective. It means that disappointing is an adjective. Is that clear? So students, now we look at a video, a simulation which will assist us to understand the different concepts of dictionary. So let's look at this video. Very open that web page. So students, like here we have searched the word simulator. Is that clear? So these are those slashes, these are those symbols which are written in the form of the slashes which tell us about the pronunciation. Is that clear? So students, if one is going through the textbook dictionary, he has to get to know about the each and every sound of these symbols. But if someone is consulting through an online dictionary, what he has to do, he just have to click on this sound.
Simulator.
Simulator. He can listen that sound directly, what that sound exactly means. And if you want to hear the American accent,
Simulator.
Simulator. Is that clear? And here you can also find the definition and the different things which you want to get to know about a dictionary. So using dictionary online is more smarter in today's time. Is that clear? Yes, students. So dictionary could provide us the correct spellings, the meaning, the part of speech, the correct pronunciation. Is that clear? And the etymology of a word. And if you want to consult a dictionary, what you have to do, you just have to install Merriam-Webster dictionary or Oxford Learners dictionary in your mobile phone, and you can search out the words directly without going through the guide words and the entry words and alphabetic order of the alphabets. Is that clear? So it is more feasible in today's time. So let's move to the thesaurus. So students, here we have a thesaurus. We have discussed what is meant by a dictionary. What is a dictionary? We have go through the concept. But the question is that what is a thesaurus? What is a thesaurus? So students, a dictionary provides us many things. The meaning, the part of speech, the pronunciation, the etymology, the correct spellings. But a thesaurus only provides us the synonyms and the antonyms of the words. Is that clear? Yes. Okay. So the alternate word on the same meaning, we are, for consulting the synonyms of a word, we have to go through the thesaurus. So thesaurus is a source which provide us the synonyms. Synonyms mean the similar meaning words. Yes, students, is it clear what is meant by synonyms? Similar meaning words. And what is meant by the antonyms? The opposite meaning words. So thesaurus provide us the similar and opposite meaning of words, and most of the times the thesaurus are in the online form, but in the past times the thesaurus will also be in the book form. But today what we have to do, we don't have to use these traditional thesaurus, we have to go for the online source. And in the online thesaurus, if you go for the thesaurus.com, you have to write a word, and here you will find all the synonyms and all the antonyms of the word. Like we have the word active, and we have the synonyms for active are alive, effective, operating, and here we have the strong matches, flowing, functioning, going, mobiling. It means that for one word we have a lot of words which are similar in terms of meaning, and here we have the antonyms. Is that clear? So students, this is how a thesaurus works out. Now let's move to synonym and antonym. What is synonym? It is a word having the same or nearly the same meaning as another word, and antonym the opposite meaning. Is that clear? So we visit a thesaurus for the sake of getting to know about the similar meaning words, and secondly the opposite meaning words. Is it clear? Yes, students. So let's move together. So here we have to open this link, and we will try to practice to find out some words in the thesaurus So students, here we have the thesaurus, and here we are searching for the word simulation, and there we have all the synonyms of the simulation, and if we click on the antonyms, then we have all the antonyms of the simulation. Is that clear? If you do you want to search a word? Yes, students, any word of your choice. 3 to 1 is not a word, yes. So we have search it out some other word. Like we search out a word advocate. Let's write advocate. A-D, A-T-V-O, A-D, V-O-C-A. Here is the word advocate. So students, here is the word advocate. You can hear the sound, and there are advocate. Is that clear? So here we have all the synonyms: backer, campaigner, defender, lawyer, promoter, and here we have the antonyms like opponent, antagonist, enemy. So students, this is how a thesaurus works out. Is that clear? Yes. Comprehensive. So let's search out the word comprehensive. Search out the word comprehensive. C-O-M-P-R-E-H. So here we have the word comprehensive. Let's find out what are the different synonyms of this word. All inclusive, broad, complete, encyclopedia, exhaustive, extensive, far reaching. So all these words are actually the synonyms of a word comprehension, and here we have all the antonyms like empty, incomplete, limited, narrow, needy, restricted. Is it clear? So students, to find out the synonyms and antonyms of different words, we have to consult our thesaurus, because dictionary provide us the meaning, dictionary provide us the pronunciation, dictionary provide us the information about the part of speech, but dictionary does not provide us the synonyms and antonyms of the words. Is that clear? So for the sake of finding the synonyms and antonyms of the word, where we have to go for? We have to go for a thesaurus. Is that clear? And using thesaurus and dictionary will make our vocabulary more broad and more versatile. Is that clear? So here is your homework. Let's move together. Here what you have to do, you have to consult a dictionary and find different parts of speech of the following words, and you also have to find out all these words on the thesaurus to find the synonyms and the antonyms of the following words. Is it clear? So students, it's your homework, and you have to come up tomorrow with your homework. Is that clear? And also the students from the online source, you have to do the homework and give it to your instructor for further instructions. Yes? No, you have to do it on your notebook. Is that clear? So students, is there any question? Is there any question from the participants in online class? Yes, students. So students, thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.